Hello everyone, my name is Vishnu. I work as a data scientist in Times Internet. So this is my first video and first video that I'm making and first video that I'll most probably upload on YouTube. It's going to be a short video. In this video, I'm going to guide you about how to use LangChain and how to use Gemini API using the LangChain framework. Why Gemini? Because Gemini API is free. We don't have to pay anything for it. Obviously, it will be free to certain users, but for our case, for experimentations or for making this video, that is enough, right? So, yeah, let's get started without any delay. So, first, let me set up a VS Code project. You should have VS Code installed. If not, then install it, or if you are using any other platform, then use it like PyCharm or any other platform. I have been using VS Code since when I started coding, and it's enough. If you are one of those people who is not able to decide between VS Code or PyCharm or any other IDE, then just download VS Code without overthinking and start using it. And just to tell that I'm using Mac, so commands are a bit different from Windows. So for those who are using Windows, we'll have to figure out certain commands if commands are not same. Okay, so first thing which I always do is to create a virtual environment. Okay, always remember to create a virtual environment. Okay, this is a very safe practice. This is very useful. Okay, so this is the command. Now this green ugly looking command is there because there are multiple Python versions installed in my Mac. So I have to use Python 3.10. And this is the command. This is the venv is the part of the command, and .venv is the name of my virtual environment. Okay, it's created. You can see here. Now let's activate this source.venv. Okay, this is the command to activate the virtual environment. Yeah, and so we are here. So actually we were already in the virtual environment because before this video I tried to make another video, and in that video I created the virtual environment and activated it. So yeah, let me show you again. Let me deactivate it. And then so this thing here I'm using ZSH, so we are no longer in the virtual environment. Okay, so let's activate it again. Yeah, we are now here. Clear. So window is clear, and let's create a file. Let's call it Gemini LLM.py. I could have used IPYNB also. I mean, notebooks are easier to explain, but since most of our projects in future would be in normal py files, so we should get used to them. Okay, first things first. So where do we find this LangChain code and all? Okay, I can give you the code and you can copy paste it, but that's not the purpose, right? Purpose is for you to locate where can you find the code. So first of all, since I name LangChain, so let's click LangChain. Let's go here. Okay, what is this? Now we are going to go to resources, or wait a minute, LangChain API references, and here we have in the API reference we have Google GenAI, right? So yeah, coming to chat models. So these interactive models that we use, these are called chat models. Like you ask, like Chat GPT, it's a chat model. Okay, and we go to this chat model, and yeah, here we are. So we are at the page whose code we will be copy pasting. If not ChatGPT, we are anyways copy pasting from this website. So yeah, we don't have to write, and we don't need to write, and we should not write. Let's get started. Let's use this code. Okay, now if I run, okay, Python 3, sorry, Gemini, it will give error. no module named LangChain Google GenAI. Okay, because you need to install this module. To install, we'll go back and we'll come to this page. Did you notice that we had this command? So pip install minus u LangChain Google GenAI. Hold on, it's getting installed. Okay, we have it. And now if I run, see, it executed successfully. Great. Next step, I'll go forward, yeah. So to use this, you must have either Google API key. Now, how to get to Google API key? Let me tell you. Just write here, Gemini API key. Okay, go to this website, Google Gemini API, Gemini API docs, and get a Gemini API key. If you're new to this, maybe the flow can be different for you. I generated this API a few days ago, so I do not exactly remember what was the flow, but it will be more or less same. You should come to this website and then maybe you need to log in, and ultimately you will come to this page, create API key. It's asking me for project. Let me use Gemini API. Okay, this is an already existing project. I use this project to create an API. It doesn't matter whatever project. If it doesn't matter, I really don't know what are those projects which you just saw. Only thing that I care about is to get an API key. It's taking time for some reason. Okay, we got it. Great. So now, how do we use this API key or in general any API key? So API keys are secret keys. You should not put them directly in a code file. So a lot of you might have heard that we should put them in the environment variables. I'll teach you one of the good ways. I do not know whether this is standard practice across all the organizations or not, but it's one of the good ways. So you create a file .env. See, the icon already changed, and you write the name. Okay, this is it. I'll copy paste this. Then let's get back to, and the name of the key should be Google API key. So we just name it Google API key. Done. And you don't need to put this API key within inverted commas. Okay, you don't need to do that. Coming to this code file. Now to read this env file, I'll tell you about a good library which automatically detects the environment variables. And it's called python.env. Here it is. So we install it first, then I'll tell you how to use this. Install it first. Pip install python.env. Okay, successfully installed. Coming here. Okay, so we need to run these two commands. Okay, first import, second load.env. As soon as you write load.env, environment variables within the .env file will automatically get loaded. Okay, so then you don't need to do anything, right? Okay, I can run it again just to show you that it's running without any disturbance. Great. Let's get back to this code. Okay, so the problem is I showed you my API key, but I request you to not use this. Okay, I'm trusting all of you to not use my API key. Okay, let's see. So we are here. Okay, let's copy these two commands. I'm not copying the third one. I'll tell you when. And then I'll copy these commands. Great. So uh, this we already did. So we have Chat Google Generative AI. We are using this model. Okay, we can use some other models also, but let's keep it that way. Messages. So these are actually prompts that you tell. So let's give it some prompts. System prompt is a prompt which is usually given to like modify your responses of the LLM. So for example, I'll give it a prompt. Keep the answers in 30 words. Okay, and to give a prompt, this is system level prompt, this is human prompt. The human prompt is the prompt which you type in the ChatGPT app. And I'm going to tell you, tell me about photosynthesis as if you are telling a 14-year-old kid. Great. So this will give some output. Let's see what's the output. And we'll print the output. We'll print type of output. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got some output, and you see the type of the output is LangChain core message AI message. Okay, so this is a custom class to. Okay, so we have content here. We have some other fields also, like response metadata and finish reason, model name, and then we have some safety ratings. Okay, what are all these things that we'll understand in some other video, but for now, so we didn't get a direct text, we want to get a plain text. So what we will do is response text equals to output dot content and print response text. Okay, this is enough. Just run. Okay, we got it. This is within 30 words limit. It's about photosynthesis. Great. This was it. See you in the next video. Maybe in the coming videos, I'll be able to teach some better and advanced concepts and some better projects which you can put on a resume or GitHub repositories. For now, thanks for watching. Bye bye.